For this year's kickoff event, we did a family-friendly style carnival that included games, free food, and hand painting. We did this event during the home volleyball and football games to increase our attendance. Can you please tell me how the Olweus bullying program has improved our school?
I think the Olweus bully program has improved our school in many ways. I've seen many kids working together to help victims in a bully situation. Although every now and then I see a student getting bullied, there are always other kids that help them. I think the program has improved our school because more students are getting along better, and generally it's easier to function at school now.
Please tell me how the Olweus program has helped you.
It has helped me detect bullying easier and to see if it's bullying or not. It has also helped me stand up to bullies.
Please tell me how you have used the Olweus program outside of school.
Sometimes, like in our neighborhood, we'll get like football games together, and if some people are being left out, I would try to include them. And if people are getting upset over a call and arguing, I would try to stop and make sure that we can just get on with the game.
As a teacher at Edgewood, please tell me your thoughts about the Olweus bullying program.
I think the Olweus bullying program has been very effective at Edgewood with regards to classroom management. I think because of the lessons, the kids are more familiar with the vocabulary of the anti-bullying, and then we're able to directly relate that to the classroom situations. So when we give them prompts or reminders about following through and disengaging in bullying situations, it's a lot easier for them to understand what we're talking about. I feel like the program allows us to kind of connect students and teachers together on a classroom management level with less of a battle and more of transition to move on to something else because of the language and the vocabulary.
Thank you. Please tell me about your view on class meetings.
I feel like class meetings have given a better rapport between my students and I, and they with each other when they want to talk about topics.
How have students changed because of the Olweus bullying program?
Well, I think students' overall behavior has changed. They're much more positive toward each other. They seem to be looking out for each other. I've noticed how students will make that extra effort to include others in the activities they're doing, even as simple things as at lunch or on the playground. I'll see a student that in the past may have been left out now being included. So I do think that what we are doing overall is getting to the students, and they're starting to understand, that if everybody treats people a little better, then in the end, school will be a lot more enjoyable, and we won't have to worry about kids being afraid to come to school.
This year, Worcester City Schools reconfigured their district and made Edgewood a 5-6-7 building. By doing this, we now have roughly 800 students and 70 staff members. To make sure students receive the same instruction, we created a Moodle account. Moodle is a free online learning management system. Moodle allows all teachers to conveniently access each lesson. With these lessons being online, teachers can easily incorporate technology. Ms. Largent, please tell me how you do a great job at utilizing technology with your class meetings.
I use technology during Olweus meetings for a few reasons. One reason is because it's really good to have a visual while we're meeting. I also use it because it's great for them. I always start with the rules. It's great for them to see them and review it. It really sets the tone for the meeting and they know what their expectations are. An example of what I would use technology for would just be to review the rules themselves, and the kids can come up themselves and ask what is rule 1, and they can move it over and it kind of gets them more involved, and we can review all the rules together. A sample lesson are things that I pull directly from the Olweus lessons, and I can copy and paste them and make it more appealing so they have something to look at and they are reading it out loud. When we acted out the bullying circle, it was cool to have this up while they were up here acting it out. And then I have all the questions with some pictures up there So as we asked questions, they could see them and respond to them as a class. And it really drives our discussion when there's something up here to look at. Also, just using what Olweus has provided for us and then making it big and displaying it for all of them to see, because I don't like to make a lot of copies. But if this is here, I can pick up and I can say, well, who is A? They can raise their hand and we can talk about it. We can even describe it and they can come up and write different things. I also use technology to show videos and read articles. And even the students, if they come up with a video that they've seen before, I can real fast look it up, and at our next meeting it becomes more personal with the kids who I work with.
Guys, what are you doing? Why don't you let him sit here? He should be able to sit here.
Yeah.
That's not how Edgewood does it. You should let him sit here, even though he's new.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You got my seat.